there's one thing, I'm separating it out just on here, but you mentioned, because you said R, you're like, that's just like a combination of everything, right?
Yeah.
If you ever, because R is a constant, it's always the same number, it always has the same units. If you're ever stuck with what is R, that's why it's so good to just know this. Because if you were like, okay, what is R? So let me erase this really fast. You could figure out, if you remember the number but not the units, you could figure it out. All you'd have to do is divide this side by nt, good. So R would equal P times V over N times T, right? Okay, so then what are the units of pressure?
Pressure is atmosphere times liter moles times Kelvin. Okay.
So if you're ever like, R is so crazy and it has so many so many units, that's why it all goes back to this equation. And if you just learn that now, you'll save yourself so much heartache, you know, because it's so easy to be like, I'm just going to memorize these equations they give me. Just memorize this one, know what everything means, know what you've been working on all semester, you know, changing units, and manipulating things, and all of a sudden, this equation is just so awesome. You just remember PV equals nRT, PV equals nRT, and you can find anything. If you forget something, solve with everything else that you know, you remember what you forgot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's the best way to learn this equation.